This is the Gatekeepers Podcast with Billy Grove and Corey Gentry. Billy and Corey are innovative leaders in the industry and love teaching others how to build quality fence. So sit down, grab a cold beverage, and get ready to talk about fence. Today's show is sponsored by Mr. Fence Academy. If you're looking to hit the next level in your fence company, check out Mr. Fence Academy. Real fencers, real job sites, real training equals real results. And now, live from the Mr. Fence Academy studios, here's your host, Billy Grove, and co-host Corey Gentry.
There we go.
Boom.
There we go. All right. I don't know what the hell happened. The roadcaster needed to be restarted, I guess.
It sat idle too long.
Yeah. So
Everybody who was on the old one, come back. We're here.
well, what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing on this wonderful Tuesday night? Fence Fam, Facebook, YouTube. If you're listening on the audio version, hello as well. Whenever I get done uploading you. Probably tomorrow. Quick thank you to our sponsor, Mr. Fence. Yeah, Mr. Fence Academy. I thank you for sponsoring my tonight's show. As always, guys, go check out gatekeeperpodcast.com for all things gatekeepers. You can find the cool merch store. You can find our YouTube channel, and then you can also find anywhere to listen to us on the audio version of the podcast on any streaming service.
Boom. Yes, sir.
So with that said, how was your past 2 weeks there, brother? Because you were out last week. Y'all kicked ass and took names in a baseball game.
Yeah, we did that Tuesday. Last night we got our butt spanked last night, like 16-8. That sucked. But we got playoffs starting day after tomorrow, and then if we win that game, we'll go straight to another one, and then if we win that one, we'll have the championship. I think on Saturday or something like that. So
yeah,
it's gonna be fun. So there's that. But yeah, we got our butts kicked last night, but man, the last 2 weeks has been a blur. Man, it's been one thing after another. It's just, man, I tell you, it's one of those kind of months, man, that really test you a lot. I tell you, transmission, the truck went down, then my transmission started acting up, and the high pressure oil pump and the backup truck started acting up, and it's like, God dang, it's always something. Then we get the transmission fixed in yours, and then it pukes up all the transmission fluid going down I-10. So it's just been one of those times where, man, it's just butt kicking.
To be honest with you, I think it was a problem inside of the transmission.
We'll know soon. We got to tow to the transmission shop.
I don't believe that all of a sudden the torque converter bolts, because it was doing the same thing it was doing before we dropped it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if it would have been fine for the first couple of days, but I don't believe that the torque converter bolts on the old one backed themselves off and got loose, and that's why it went bad.
Yeah, man.
At the end of the day, when you told me that, I was like, okay, yeah, I could see that, but it was doing the exact same thing as the other one was. So that
it's probably a combination of a lot of different stuff, man. I'll tell you what,
it sucks, man. We got a freaking
with all the
bad luck.
With all the money we're paying in rental trucks and all the dumb stuff, it's like, man, we almost just go buy another vehicle at this point. Like, such a pain.
Yeah, man. After driving that brand new Chevy, that thing is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that rental 2500 HD, or the flatbed, that's pretty solid truck. Even for that gasser, man, it's pretty solid truck.
Yeah, it is.
I enjoyed driving. I actually thought those seats were more comfortable than my Dodge. Not the vinyl part of it, aspect of it. That sucked.
Yeah. But just the whole comfort level.
Right. It was, and the leg room. Holy crap, that thing went back a lot.
Oh yeah, man. I got in. I went to go, I put it in drive, and I went to go hit the gas. I was like, oh no. I was like, no way. He's way too he's way taller than I am.
Yeah, that thing slipped way far back for a single cab.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, how's your week? How have you been, man? I know you held the fort down last week while we were at the baseball game, and
Show was good last
solid.
week, man. You know, and then I mean, you basically covered everything. Like solid week, and then I had a solid weekend as well. My wife went to Susan. She went to Shreveport, not to Baton Rouge. I found that out like tonight because she was telling me about a certain style of fence, and I was like, I don't really do that in Louisiana. That's like a Texas thing. And she's like, yeah, it's on the border of Texas.
Yep.
It's Shreveport. I was like, oh, makes total sense now. But
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah, on the west side.
she left Thursday morning, and she got back Monday night. So me and the boy, we went fishing Saturday after it got done raining, and then we went Sunday morning out to the beach, not just the bay, and that was a fun time. We saw a lot of cool sea life.
Yeah, didn't you say you
That's
saw
cool.
a big turtle out there swimming
We
around?
saw two big turtles, man. They were
Well, is it? And there's one that's always hung out at the pier.
yeah, and they called it something, but
forget
it
the
was
name.
very distinguishable, like between the two.
Right.
Like
everything's
they
massive.
had different markings, and there was two turtles. There was a school of dolphins just tearing up
It's
fish.
amazing being up there on the pier. Like I haven't been there in years, but you know, you walk way out there, you look down the pier, and you can see, you can sometimes see sharks swimming right there every once in a while.
Oh,
And it's amazing how close sharks are to the beach, and like people are oblivious to it. And it's like, man, I've
It's
lived here my
freaking
whole life,
hilarious.
and there's some places I will go swimming. There's some places I'm not going to go swimming.
Man.
I've lived here my whole life.
Look. If you can put your finger in the water and it gets wet, there's either a shark or a gator in it.
You're not wrong, or at least a water moccasin.
All right. I mean,
At the-
like
at
at the
this
end of the
moment.
day, like we saw at least 3 or 4 black-tip juvenile sharks. And then but dude, the dolphins are the most aggressive ones out of any of them, dude.
Yeah.
Those things will chase anything, man. It was cool to watch. But
I saw a dolphin coming across the flats the other day.
if you saw a dolphin in the flats, then they were eating.
No,
They were there for a reason.
I
They were
only
eating,
seen the
man.
one, but yeah.
Yeah, man, they're funny.
Oh,
But, all right, well, like I said, for anybody who can't catch the full show and watch this for a full hour, I fully understand. And if your like thing is an audio podcast, guys, go check out gatekeeperpodcast.com. You can find the audio version there in any sort of podcast streaming platform that you use. It's there. Just search The Gatekeepers.
and we're thankful for every view, every like, every share. Thank you, everybody who watches from week to week. You know, we're deep into season 2 now, and thank you for everybody who still continue to watch, support us, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun. It's something that definitely get to look forward to every week. So thank you for everybody, you know, for all your love and support for however long it's been going on now.
Heck yeah, it's 29 episodes, but you know, we missed a couple weeks here and there throughout the year, so we're over the like halfway mark. So
That's what's up.
coming in October is the 1-year anniversary. So came a long
Hell
way
yeah.
from there. Came a long way from there.
Long way, a little bit of time, man.
Heck yeah, baby. Heck yeah. So, like, without further ado, we are going to have a topic discussion like tonight. We got 3 different topics that I was just spitballing around with this weekend. And if you guys want to like drop a topic, if you like want to change it, just go ahead. But first and foremost, we're going to start off with the Fence and Security Show by the FWA in Las Vegas the week of September 11th. Guys, you got to be there. You got to be there. I mean, I can't beat the dead horse enough. I mean, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be huge. It's going to be Las Vegas.
I gave Mariah the dates. She's requesting off for it so she can go.
Yeah, nice.
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. We gotta maybe be there or be square.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is going to be our first fence show.
It's gonna be our first fence show and our first time in Vegas.
Yeah, I've never been to Vegas either, so I'm super pumped.
Me either.
Super pumped about that. But yeah, guys, you have got to come check it out, man. There's going to be so many manufacturers at the South Point Hotel and Casino. And then also outdoors, there's going to be demo days, guys. You can try products for the fence industry before you buy them. 23,000 acre or 23 acres.
23 acres.
23 acre. I was going to say 23,000 square foot, but I don't know how many square foot 23 acres is. So
more than that.
I just kind of mixed it. I just kind of mixed it together. But yeah, guys, come in, check out the Fence and Security Show put on by the FWA the week of September 11th. Like Corey said, be there or be square. And I'm gonna let you start off with the second topic if you want to.
Yeah, absolutely. I can start it off. One of the things we want to talk about this week was cleaning and staining fences with the Expert Stain and Seal. Actually, pretty ironic that you brought this up because right before baseball practice tonight with the kids, I went and did a quick estimate or a quick measurement, and I'll get the guys the measurements, the numbers in the morning. But Team Corey season fence wars.
Yeah, you do remember that you signed up for that, right?
I'm down like 4 flat tires, baby. Let's go. I'm down. Where's it go? There it is. But let's do it. I'm with you this season. Ain't nothing but thing.
Yeah. But
yeah, so anyway, I went to a quick estimate right there by the house, and it's going to be right. He wants it stained. He's seen a lot of our photos and stuff like that. And in this neighborhood, we've got the one where the two over there in Milton, where they have the doggy windows are, where we did the slate stain. Mm-hmm. He had seen all of our stuff in there, and he calls me up. He goes, "Yeah, you guys didn't build my fence. Kind of wish I would have hired y'all. Y'all were a little bit more, but I kind of wish I would have now." I was like, "It's all good, man. Like, what you got going on?" Yeah. He goes, "Well, I want to have my fence stained where it's protected. It's already looking bad." I was like, "Man," walked him through the process over the phone and made sure it's something he wanted to, he's interested in. Kind of did a little bit of pre-screening there, felt him out, make sure, hey, this is going to be a multiple step process. I asked him how the age of the fence, what was it made of? You know what I mean? Just simple, basic questions. Luckily around here, most of your lumber is going to be all pressure treated pine, so that's pretty much easy to go to for that. But I kind of pre-screened the guy on the phone, talked to him about the process, made sure that's what he was wanting. That this is what he was wanting, set it up, and So and it's going to be the fence is over 12 months old, about that year and a half mark. So it's kind of already faded. It's already turned. It's cheap lows wood. It's already turned gray. It's already warping. It's already cupping. It's like it needs some love for a brand new fence. The gate's already sagged. Like, can't even open the gate no more. It's rough. I told him we'd at least straighten up his gate for him. I tried to get the upsell to get him on a metal frame gate, but he's like, "No, I'm okay." I'm like, "All right, well, we'll at least get it where it opens and closes. How's that?" He goes, "Okay."
I mean, if you don't want it, you don't want it, there, right? Yeah,
and but that's really, that's the thing is, whenever you're gonna stay, when you're going to stain a fence, especially if it's pre-existing and it is not, fresh lumber that's recently dried out, you've got to do the proper steps to really make sure it's going to turn out pretty. You got to wash it, neutralize, hit it with a brightening agent, and bring back that nice, pretty, natural new color of that wood and get that wood ready to accept the stain. And yeah, I mean, Billy, you're actually more better on the apple. I can sell it all day long, but you're more prone on the technical application statuses of it, as far as making, your mixtures and how far, one bucket will last you, stuff like that. That's more up your alley. But it is most definitely a must. You've got to get that, especially if it's an older fence, get it prepped, get it ready to accept that new stain. And if you do, it's going to make it last longer and look better.
I mean, the great thing about Expert Stain and Seal, and I even I pointed this out to you, is all of their products, if you read the bucket, it'll tell you sodium metasilicate for medium aged wood, eco cleaner for 1 year to 2 year old wood. Like, it takes all the dumb out of it for you, and it literally, there's like a little guideline on each of the buckets, and it's you just do you follow the directions, and you follow the proven process.
Let's talk about some of the processes. Whenever you're So what's one of the first things that you're going to do whenever you're setting up to get a fence prepped and washed for stain?
Well, obviously, so I'm gonna go off of the like salesmen's like pictures, how they felt about the fence, like is it a solid fence?
Right,
Is it
absolutely.
a like
Check
super
notes.
old fence? You know what I mean? Like if they're a salesman at that point, they can tell. Like it's
So
not that bad.
if it's like the one I just went, so let's walk through how.
So from what you're telling me, I would probably do sodium metasilicate just to be safe because it's Lowe's wood and it does turn gray a whole lot faster.
It does, absolutely.
But I would do a light run of sodium metasilicate, like metasilicate.
Kind of
I
water it
wouldn't
down a
do
little bit.
I wouldn't do a full on like cup per gallon. I'd probably cut it down to like half, 3/4 cup per gallon.
Okay.
And I might even just let it dwell like a little bit longer. Then, you know, the key to all of this is pre-wetting the wood. And I'm no like professional, but I have found that this does work very well because you don't waste all your chemicals getting the wood wet. So, you know, just go ahead and pre-wet your like whole sections.
Okay. Go and rinse
And
the fence
then-
down solid.
Then you're going to apply your chemical, and for most of expert stainless steel, it's about a 15-minute like dwell time. By the time you're done applying 10 sections, it's been 15 minutes.
Okay, so your standard, 200 foot, 250 foot backyard. Go ahead and get one run done. By the time that run's done, you're ready to rinse it off.
Exactly.
Nice, got it.
Exactly. And like the key to this is going to be high gallons per minute and medium like pressure. You don't want to just blast away at it because that's whenever you find out what fuzz is. And a lot of guys in the like stain and seal group like know exactly what fuzz is, and it does come off over time. Like the weather will just just like let it go. But on the day of picking up the check, it just kind of looks bad.
Gotcha.
I mean, in like 2 months, it'll all be gone,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a bad look, whenever you're like requesting all of this money and you got it looking like peach fuzz all over the place.
Right.
Like as long as you do that and then you follow it up with the oxalic acid or the like wood brightener.
Yep.
And that needs no dwell time at all, and you can literally see it work as soon as you like put it on. Like it goes from dark to gold. And then you just like you rinse that off until you don't have any suds coming out, and then you let it dry. Here in Florida, we're normally dry in about 48 hours.
That's what I told him. I told him about
It's
48
not-
hours.
yeah.
So I guess I give it a couple of days, let it dry out, let it get ready. Guys, like, once it's cleaned, it doesn't have to be within we have time at that point. It could go several weeks and it'd still be ready. And that's kind of what I was telling him. That once you do that process and you get that wood prepped and ready, it's you give it a couple of days to dry out and we're ready to handle it.
Yeah.
He asked how long. I said maybe 1 day, 1 day's time to wash it and get it prepped and ready to go. Then be 1 day to stain it. So you're looking at overall 2 day process.
Heck yeah.
And he's like, okay. So
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna work on the price this afternoon, first thing in the morning, get it to him, and it's gonna be so that's actually right there. You're talking about cleaning fences and one of our topics. That's right. We're played right into day-to-day operations right now today.
yeah. And then one of the biggest things that turns people away from oil-based stains is the overspray. That is the biggest thing because it's not like a water base and it just disintegrates.
It's where
in
you
the
have
air.
to be smart, man. You have to be smart. You've
You
got to
have to be
know.
smart. You can get it on a house as long as you know it's on a house and you can wipe it right off. But the stuff travels.
Yeah.
And
You've got to make sure your
travels far,
winds, check your
so-
wind ratings before you can stain. If it's high winds and it's not worth the risk. Know your surroundings, know where vehicle placements are. I had to have a car detailed one time because I did not know it was on the other side of that fence. And I went, boom. Oh, shit.
yeah.
So, but we paid to have it detailed, and it was $200, and the car looked brand new, and they're happy. So it's done.
Yeah. So you live and you learn, but
Hey, I tell you what, the best lessons are the one that hurts your pride in your pocketbook.
Yep. So, go ahead and take it from us and just, be aware. Always point that sprayer tip downwards. So if it does go anywhere,
I like the
it's gonna-
adjustable sprayer tips. I have
I do.
like the thumb latch, and you can push it and pull it down and actually pivot the spray tip on the
I've
on the
looked
spray
at
gun.
them. I've looked at them. I've looked
That's
at
worth. That's probably worth getting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably worth getting.
I want to get a nicer machine before we get one of those. Like, to be honest with you, because that's just gonna burn up like the machine. I've looked into it. We don't do on-site staining. I'm like, enough. If we would like really get into it,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Anyway, man, if you're ready to switch topics, I actually kind of want to talk about driving. I want to kind of talk about our experiences. We've been no dig now for a year and a half. We've done lots of vinyl, and we've installed a lot of different of the polycarbonate donuts, a lot of different brands, a lot of different styles. Whenever we were in Indiana a couple weeks ago, we got to use we got to use the, I can't say it, man, the King Nuts.
King Nuts.
That's, oh man. But we got to use those, and that was those are actually really nice, and I liked how to save cost using it on the top and using a regular donut on the bottom. And the reason before that is the fact that the King Nut that Sean that Mr. Fenn sells, it's a square fitting. It's not just a round donut or an oval donut. It's got a flat edge on it. And what's cool about that is it now gives you more surface area. It's got more. It's not just coming at a point on the inside of that vinyl post. It's actually got a fully square all the way around all four sides. It doesn't allow that post to have any movement in it whatsoever. And what they were showing us was after that one storm, those tornadoes that blew through, a lot of the vinyl posts that had the regular donuts were good, but you could see where the pressure, where the panels were gone, but the post, you could see where there was a line where it creased at the donut. So the post was solid, but it did have a slight crease there. Now, granted, that was a tornado.
Yeah.
But with the King Nut, you've got that solid pressure all the way around the edges of it, and I like those a lot.
I don't know what Sean makes his out of, but they are a completely different material than any of the other ones that we've ever used, and I really like them. Before that, we tried out those ones from Mid-America.
We've tried Mid-America. We've actually got some from Ozark before. We've gotten some from Halco.
I don't like the Halco ones.
No, the Halco ones break way too easy. I think it was America and I know we've gotten a couple boxes from Ozark in the past, and I think that's about the most places we've been getting them.
Yeah.
But I really do like the squared off versions. Those were solid. They were easy to install. They're a little bit easier. Again, it's one of those things. The more you use it, the more you install, the better you get, the more fluid it is.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, we were at a training exercise whenever it was going down. So, but I did like that once you got your ends level, that they all leveled relatively easy. You didn't spend quite as much time fighting it as versus just a round donuts on there.
Yeah. And I really like those. It was a little bit of a learning curve for the corners because we were so used to doing just a straight 45, but you can't do that like with those. But I do really like not just that, but also the material that they were made out of. Even some of the ones from Mid-America, like whenever we shot the concrete pin nail exploded, but it was way less than the ones from Halco and the other ones that we got.
It's
so I do like that. I do like that.
Which ones?
I like the material of the ones.
Oh, I got you. Sorry, my brain went somewhere else for a second.
Of the blue ones. I like the blue ones.
There you go. Got to have it color coordinated.
But at the end of the day, guys, they're all just about the same damn price. I mean, you go check it out, and they're all just about the same price. But I like them all. I love No Dig vinyl. No Dig vinyl is one of my favorite things to do. Right behind No Dig aluminum. That is my absolute favorite. I love it. Speaking of, our license is about up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Did you get an email on that?
I saw it Monday. Danny said something about it.
Okay, I have to check. But yeah, it's one of those things. But we get some more of those. We got cause we got a no dig aluminum job coming up. We have another one that's gonna be all pedestal mounts on a dock out in Navarre. Go like that, right there on the water, all pedestal mounts across the guy's pier where they've got a pool, but there's no fence, and the inspector's making them put a fence for the pool. He goes, but not the pier. It's a really weird situation, but it's gonna look badass. It's gonna be a fun time to build that one.
Nice.
That one's gonna be a beautiful scenery. Guy's got a tri-tune boat, and he's like, he was telling me about it and is telling me how fast it went and how he was amazed at with the tri-tune how it handles out in the bay, because that really not bad at all. I was just bullshitting with him. I was like, man, shoot, when we come out and install this fence, we got to go for a ride. He said, okay.
Oh, shit. Go for a ride. I'm just bringing my damn fishing pole. I'm gonna bring my lunch that day. I'm not going anywhere for lunch. I'm gonna clock out. Well, not gonna clock out, but I'm gonna sit down, eat my lunch, and throw the fishing pole.
That customer did not. He's a lawyer, and he just did not look like he's a lawyer type at all. He was probably.
And that's like one of the things with the like same thing in the fence industry, bro. The fucking excuse my F word. I'm sorry, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
The freaking like tides are changing for all of the fucking newer generations coming in. There we go. I said it again. But I got a couple friends who are married to lawyers, and I'm like, you're a lawyer?
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude is young.
No, this dude's probably a little older than us, but he's 6'6", 300 pounds, just straight up like just looks like he'd be a linebacker for like the NFL. Because, dude, like I'm 6'3", and it's not often that like somebody just dwarfs over me. I'm like, good God, dude, like dude, like he one punch Mike Tyson. He's mad. It's like I promise we will do a good job on your fence. Don't murder us with your bare hands. Promise we'll build it right.
That is freaking hilarious.
But that's going to be a fun build, and we got another no dig aluminum that we got, which is going to have pedestal mounts and conjunction of both. That's going to be, and this is where I really loved how we've grown and knowing the tools and what's the different types of materials. So we've got like 6 panels of aluminum coming across the yard, sectioning off a different pool, and then there's a stone column for a covered porch. Then on the other side of that, there's a 9-foot opening to another with another column, then another 9-foot on there. And it's going to be a combination of using I-beams. It's going to be a combination of pedestal mounts. It's going to be a combination of different wall mounts, self-closing hinges. It's in there to make it all pull code to make it safe. And it's really cool when we get to do that, because like legit, while we're there, the guy has like a 1-year-old, 18-month-old kid who's walking around. So it's cool knowing that we know the tools, we know the tricks, we have the right materials to where we can build a good, solid, safe fence like that.
Nice. Yeah, man. That'll be a cool one. You just have to let him know that I'm gonna go fishing in his backyard.
Yeah.
He's
right there on it, man. He's right there on it.
I'm gonna catch lunch.
Shoot, there's been many a times we've taken a grill out on a job site and cooked right on the spot. There's been many a times. So once we get it rocking and rolling, you stop catching lunch, we'll cook right there on the dude's backyard.
All right. So,
while you're doing that, real quick, like, hey, anybody who's watching, I need a favor. Go to our Facebook page, the business page, the Gentry Farmhouse. Go to the Gentry Farmhouse business page.
Keep going.
Anyway, the Gentry Farmhouse page. What I need y'all to do, we are up in the runnings again for the best in Pensacola. What I need you to do is go on there. I made a Facebook post earlier today. There's a link. You can click that. There's not just a fencing category for best in Pensacola. We're actually going up against other contractors, home builders, and stuff like that. So that's actually who we're up against. So anybody who's watching who wants to help Billy and I out and help grow our fencing business, not just the podcast, but also our fencing business, help us out. Get on there and vote. It can vote daily. It restarts every day, so you can vote every morning while you're checking your emails. Boom, just set a reminder. Help us out. We won last year, Best in Pensacola 2023. Big banquet hall at the end of the year. It's a lot of fun. So we really would love to win it 2 years in a row, especially after overcoming everything that we've been through this past year. especially these past 6 months between my leg break, damn near filing bankruptcy, just losing our crews, restarting pretty much from scratch. Like, it's been a hell of a year, and we're still here kicking. So if you could get on there, give us a like on our business Facebook page, and check out the link I posted where you can go on there and vote for Best in Pensacola for 2024. If y'all could help us out with that, I really would love to bring it home, 2 years in a row.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. And I just got done. Guys, if you just search on Facebook, like Gentry Farmhouse, it'll come up, and you're gonna see a like bull skull with a saw blade and a scalloped spaced vinyl picket fence.
All of that is
I'm
the
gonna
logo.
get technical, okay? So all of that is the logo. Like, go there, like it. Go to, it is literally, I think it's the first post on the page right now. I have it pulled up. I just got away from it. It's the second because you paint a reel afterwards. But so it's the second post. But guys, go ahead and give us a vote. You can vote daily. That'd be great because you did fail to mention about not only our trucks, but we had machines go down for weeks while we had trucks running, and then we fixed all of the machines.
Then all the trucks
we
go
got
down.
everything running, and then all of the trucks break down, and it was just like,
this is one of those times where I
Man,
don't feel like we should even be Best in Pensacola, but at the same time, it's just one of those months where you just get your teeth kicked in. It's just one of those where every time you turn around, something's going south. But this is really cool. This man right here, Mr. Corey Kelly, he is one of our local contractors. We've done a lot of work for him in a lot of their newer custom homes. He is part of FD Builds here in Northwest Florida. That stands for Father-Daughter Building Company, and it's really neat. I've met them. They're really awesome people. We've done a lot of cool fences. That black basket weave was for one of their builds. We did a white vinyl no dig with no dig black chain link at another one of their houses. And right there, the vinyl fence y'all did on Tony Street sold to new buyers on your no dig vinyl fence system. So those new homeowners will be contacting y'all soon. Boom, and there it is.
Yes, sir.
When you think about all the storms that we've had, these crazy 70, 80 mile an hour winds, not one of our vinyl fences. We had one. We had one that we had an error and we forgot to glue the caps. So I had to go out there and glue the caps. We forgot, but blame that on whatever new guy was there at that time.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. It happens, bro. Sometimes it gets forgotten. But yeah, and like Corey's got 3 townhomes going up down the street on me, or like for me on Scenic Highway.
On Scenic Highway, those are awesome looking.
Those are really nice looking houses, man. And it's dude, you're doing your thing, bro. I'm proud of you, homie. Keep doing your thing, man. Represent Pensacola. Do your thing with that.
Oh, hey,
town stuff, bro.
Corey, if you need rails,
dog.
we can get handrails now too. If you need handrails for that thing, for all those balconies on that big house, we can get you rails. Kevin Orlando, done. Much appreciated, sir. If anybody's asking what the done is, we're trying to get votes for the Best of Pensacola the legitimate way, not hiring bots to vote for us. That's not real. We want our friends, our family, our clients, our customers, our local Pensacola and our fence family to help us, take home the glory again 2 years in a row. Yeah. So that's what that is. So again, our Facebook page, you get on there and like that and get on there and vote for us. Second post down, it's got the link on it.
Yeah, and that'd be great, guys. We would love that. And we're going to give our weekly shout out to National Metal Industries. Mr. Mike Levy, we are still looking forward to making that commercial for you, buddy. So, like whenever you're ready. He just voted for 850 Salon. The hairdressers were blonde. I'm sure they were.
Yeah, we're gonna be on like the general contractor side of it. So with that, I think we made the top 10. So hopefully again, it restarts every day. So if you don't mind, help us out.
It'd be great. It would be wonderful for us, guys, because man, we are kicking, scratching, crawling our way, man. We're getting it done. We're renting trucks when we have to. It is it's a definition of perseverance. I tell you that. These last 6 months, it has been, but we're getting through it, man. Oh yeah, bro. And I mean, not just that, but it's busy season, guys. I hope y'all's phones are ringing like our phones are ringing. And If they aren't, guys, please, please, please hire an SEO company. Wonderful, wonderful. Got my vote. Thanks for the shout out. Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely, yes, sir. Let's get a FaceTime on the books, Mr. Mike. Let's get that figured out and see what we can do.
Yes, sir. But guys, I know we're only at 35 minutes, but we had some technical difficulties, and
Yeah.
we're just gonna cut it short tonight because
My kiddos are here.
My wife has been gone for a while, and also she brought my niece. My favorite
You said
niece.
that. You said that she was bringing.
She brought my favorite niece,
said
so
that, yeah.
I got to hang out with her. I had my son's graduation today, promotion
How was that? You
today.
didn't talk about that.
It was pretty good, man. I didn't realize how many kids were in his like 8th grade class. To be honest with you, dog, like there was a solid 250.
Oh, 8th graders?
Yeah, dog. Like
Think of all the people
bro.
moving here.
So like you think like a regular size basketball court, right?
Yeah.
It was full of chairs. Like besides the like stage, that was all of the like kids, and all of the parents and the attendees had to sit like up in the bleachers. But it was a good time, man. You know, there was no like cap and gown dress code or anything, so it was great seeing like all of the kids' personalities because you know where.
Oh, he's 8th.
Bro, it was so funny, bro, because on our side was the side that they all lined up to like walk on the stage. Dog, there was this my boy looked like straight up Joe Dirt, my dog. Dog, I got pictures and I'm not making fun. Like it was great. I mean, cowboy boots, mullet, like longer than my hair down to his shoulder blades and like shaved on the sides. I was like, that dude could like compete for like
A Joe
best
Dirt
mullet competition, dog. Like he has got like a legit mullet.
Instead of having like you know how like in Vegas how they have like all the Elvis Presley like lookalikes.
Yeah.
Have a Joe Dirt lookalike competition. That kid would take first place.
So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
man, that was fun. And then you know, I got to bring Katariana, and then I got to bring Leilani, which is my daughter, and my mom went with like she went with me, and then we got done. I got grocery shopping done, and I got home. I cooked them all lunch, and it was time to go pick up the wife like shortly after. So
Word.
you know, here we are.
Well,
like time to get the wheels spinning tomorrow.
Yes,
And
sir.
guys, go and like Gentry Farmhouse's Facebook page. You can find it through my Facebook, Corey's like personal Facebook. You can find it through the Gatekeepers
Yep.
like as well.
Get on there, help us out. Vote Best in Pensacola 2024. The general contractor section. If you go together and check that out, help us out. Give us a like. It resets every 24 hours.
And just once again, guys, for anybody who can't catch the live show and just doesn't want to watch a live show for, you know, we're coming up on 38 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. I fully understand it. Go to thegatekeeperpodcast.com and you can find our audio version streaming on every single platform. That'd be great. Like you can also visit our dope like merch store. We got shirts. We got hoodies, we got glasses. This isn't my glass. We got koozies, hats, tank tops,
the tall boy holders. Yeah.
All sorts of things, and all the money goes back into the show. So, guys, if you want the show to get better, and I love my Rodecaster, but I don't know what's going on. I think we need to.
It's time for a
computer. Or actually, I'm gonna get my $1,000 computer out there fixed. But yeah, so you guys go there, check it out, and with that said, we are going to hit the outro, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night. Oh, way too loud. I already cut it in way too loud. But like you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night. We will see you guys again here next Tuesday, and yeah,
have a great night, everybody. Thank you. Y'all good?